Hi, this is Kimberly with MyCraftBot, and today we are going to make a shape box, and the shape of the box is going to be almost circle, and this flower is going to be on the front of it. So I'm going to first of all show you how to make the box, and then I'll show you how to make the flower. Alright, first of all, I have this that I've cut on my Gypsy. With my Gypsy, I cut it on the Cricut, and I just did, I'll show you on the Gypsy. Alright, I just did a rectangle in the center here, and then I put a small rectangle tabs all the way across on the top and the bottom. And that way I will have, I'll be able to fold those over and use those to glue and to secure the tabs to the flower box shape. So I also have done this where I just use scissors and cut it. I'll show you on the scoreboard, and you can, let's see, I'm going to line that up right there. Alright, so we're going to line this up along the tabs, and then we'll go and do that again. Okay, so now we've got that all scored, and it makes it really easy to fold. Just bend it in. Okay. This is really thick paper from Paper Tray Ink. I'm having a harder time bending it. Better make sure we crease that good. It is really having a hard time. Alright. Get those tabs under. Maybe go too far in. Okay, so that's how it looks after you've done that and bent all the tabs. Okay, now we'll move that out of the way. Get a piece of scrap paper. And I did go ahead and trim this. This is shorter than what came out from my design file on my Cricut. I just trimmed it so that it would match the circle. I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to make this into a box. And so I'm going to put this on top and put some handles on it, and it'll be a cute shape box. Alright. So the first thing we need to do is put adhesive on. Now I would recommend something like the score tape or else this red tape from Provo Craft. It's a really good adhesive, but it's also a little bit slow for video, so we're going to just do a line of this, which will hold it really well too. And put that down. Okay. All sticky. Now this is going to be the back of the box and the inside of the box. And I'm just going to line that up in a semicircle and make sure, carefully push the tabs down. So far I have this. Okay. Alright. Okay, once you have all your tabs lined up, make sure to push it down really hard in the center with your fingers. Okay, and you've already got tape or glue on this side. So, oh, you know what, let's punch our holes. We're going to use ribbon on this, so I'm just going to punch a hole on each side. Okay, so that's ready. So the next thing we're going to do is line up our flower. I want it to match the other side as close as possible. Okay, and then we're going to, okay, so now we have our box, and Here's the inside. Now you can do this with almost any chunky shape. And just turn it into a box. Okay, now for the fun flower. I'll show you how I do the flower. The first thing I did was I cut all these flowers out of the Mother's Day Bouquet cartridge, and then I inked them with this. It's a dark brown from Studio G. So I inked all the edges of all the flowers with that. And then this is Diamond Glaze. It's like Glossy Accents, but I have cut the top off so it'll do a big glob of glue at a time. And this one's really good for glitter. And I think that's like the Glossy Accent. Now you could just leave it like this. This is just a little piece of a sponge, and it would be really pretty. It would be glossy, but we're going to glitter it. Okay, so just glue this all up, and then we're going to sprinkle a little bit of glitter and shake it off. And this technique, it's really nice because you can still see the pattern paper colors showing through, and but it still has a nice glittered effect. And I love the brown around the edges. It kind of gives it a little vintage feel. So that's how you do the flowers. I'll dump the glitter back in. Put that aside. And then I layered a ton of them in different sizes. Okay, now for the tag, I stamped this with, let's see, this is the Friends and Neighbors Inside and Out stamp set, just for you. And I took and threaded some twine through a button and then just stuck both pieces through that hole. And now I have a glue dot. Just going to put that glue dot right there. And the flower, when I built it, I put a pretty good sized brad, but it's a flat one. So I knew I'd want to stick a button on there. But this is what's holding the flower together. And so now I'm just going to, okay, and then trim the twine a little. And so we just have that cute thing right there. Alright, now I also, to curl the flower edges, I just used my fingers to pull them up, but I also took things like the Gypsy Stylus or a piercer and rolled that so that the flower had dimension. And then I took my fingers and just pinched these, some of them, not all of them, and then I also just rolled a few of the petals. So those are some things you can do to make your flower petals stand out a little bit. Okay, now we're just going to put some ribbon, some crinkle ribbon. This is the Vanilla Bean through here, and I'm going to tie a knot. I punched the holes really small so that the ribbon wouldn't be very likely to come through. So don't tie your knot very tight. Then just decide how big you want the handle. Cut that right there. And then put that right in through the hole. Oops, maybe. Alright. And let's make sure, I know it's crinkled, but we still want to make sure it's kind of even. And that's probably a longer strap than I want. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing and just tie a knot right there. Push that down in. And now it's ready to fill with goodies and give to a friend. I love this, that you can just make a shape box out of any chunky cut from your Cricut. So, pretty fun. Thanks for watching.